Okay, I don't know what quarantine day it is, but what I do know is that as we enter into stage 2 and 3 of this whole pandemic, some countries and states are easing up as far as that stay-at-home order. I feel like even then some of us are still going to take precautions and use and practice what the CDC recommended us to do by using social distancing. As birthdays, weddings, celebrations, and many milestones approach, we still want to make it memorable and awesome and thoughtful for our loved ones. But how do we do that? In today's video, I'm going to show you tips and suggestions on how you can plan a celebration your guests will absolutely love. Before we get started, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jess and I am an event planner and designer in Los Angeles, California. If you are looking for guidance on planning that special event, please consider subscribing as I post content every single week. Alright, let's dive in. How to throw a virtual party. Number 1 is Brainstorm. Who is this party for? Is it for a friend and do they know about it? Or is it a surprise party? Or is it for yourself? Next, pick a date. When will this party be? Will it be on a weekday? Will it be on a weekend? What time will it be? Make sure you write a list of the names of people that you want to invite to that party. What is the theme of the party? And what is the platform that you'll use for this party? Will it be through Google Hangouts, Facebook room chat, or Zoom? Most people that I know at least use Zoom regularly, so I'm going to use Zoom in this video as an example, and if you stay tuned till the end, I'm going to show you pro tips on how to properly set up a Zoom invite. After you've brainstormed, next thing is to figure out your decorations. Go on Amazon.com, maybe even a Walmart nearby, or Target. Look online to see if they have any decorations, or if you can do like a pickup and they deliver, or anything to that nature. If you're allowed to go to the store, I know again different states and different countries have different regulations and stuff like that, so definitely check into that. I know where I live in Los Angeles, you're allowed to go to Target and Walmart to pick up essential items, but it all depends. And I do know that they do sell a lot of decorations still. I think more of Walmart has more party supplies than Target does, but then also Amazon's really great. You don't have to even leave the house and it can be delivered straight to your door. But make sure that you're setting this whole virtual party at least 2 weeks in advance. As far as decorations goes, you definitely want to search for things like balloons, garlands, banners, streamers, all of those things, so that way you can decorate your background when you have your virtual party. No one else is really going to have their background all decorative except for you, and since you know that person, or you assuming that this is going to be your party, you're the star, so you have full control on how decorative, how extra, and what theme you want your party to be. After that, I would definitely look into cakes. Go to a local bakery, see if they deliver, or you can pick up a cake. I think it's an awesome idea for the person of it's your birthday, or if it's somebody else's birthday, that they have something that they can blow out and the guests can wish them happy birthday. I think that's really special, especially during quarantine. As a pro tip, if you're celebrating with people that live with you at your house and that are going to be one of your guests, I would definitely have some food or snacks, because even if your party's going to be 2 or 3 hours long, like, you can never go wrong with snacks. And then also have some champagne in hand. Pop that bottle and celebrate as you may. It's your day, or that special person's day. After that, choose your outfit. Whether you have an outfit in your closet or you want to buy an outfit online, when you look good, feel good, you do good. Like, I absolutely love dressing up when I get the chance to. Obviously, you see right now in my room, I have like my hair done, my makeup done, I have jewelry on right now, but having an outfit to get dressed up, maybe even wearing like a crown or something and just being totally extra. Like, it is all about you or that special person that you're surprising. Like, even having like a sash or something that's like, legal AF, or like, it's their birthday. Like, I'm sure they'll love it. Next up is inviting guests. So we talked about in number 1, which is Brainstorm, and that was having a list down of the guests that you want to invite for you or for that person. When you're figuring out the guests that you're going to invite, you also have to figure out what platform are you going to use to send that invitation. Is it going to be simple as creating a cute virtual invitation through Canva or Trello, and then sending it through a massive text message or email, or through a link to text or email them? That could be from Hobnob, that can be from Eventbrite, you name it. There are so many companies out there that can help you with that. Pro tips for inviting your guest. You're going to have a Zoom link, which I'm going to talk about in a few minutes. Share the duration of how long you expected this party to be, from start time to end time, whether it's going to be 2 to 3 hours, 5 hours, you name it. That way your guests can have an estimated time zone of how much they need to block out for their day. Whichever platform you're using, whether it's Google Hangouts, Facebook Room Chat, or Zoom, there will have to be a link that you put to that invite, so that way your guests know where to go when that day and time comes to celebrate. So in a few short minutes, I'm going to show you how to exactly share a Zoom invite. Again, that is the example that we're going for today. For Google Hangouts, if they have a Gmail, then that makes it a lot easier for them to connect with you, but not everyone has a Gmail. For Facebook Room, the best way that I've seen it done, and this is because Facebook Room Chat just barely came out just this past week or a few weeks ago. If you have a Facebook group and you put a room chat in there, they have to be within that Facebook group in order for them to get into the link. Not anybody randomly can be clicking that link and getting in. So I think it's basically for people who have like a group on Facebook that can be able to do that and call each other. There is a capacity at 50 people for Facebook Room Chat, I believe. For Google Hangouts, I'm not exactly sure, but again, all of this stuff you can definitely find out online. But for this example, we're going to go ahead and use Zoom. In the invite, I would definitely write in tiny little letters that a present is not necessary. Their presence is more than enough, but if they want to be ever so kindly to send a gift, that they can by doing it and sending an e-card. That means like a virtual greeting card that can come directly to them, or directly to their email, or you can Venmo them money, or have an Amazon link to things that are on your wish list, anything like that. Definitely, again, not something that's mandatory. Some people really don't want any gifts, and some people don't mind gifts, but it just it depends on the person is what I'm trying to add. Next, how are you going to entertain your guests? Are you going to have games that they can interact and be a part of, such as like downloading the app House Party or Bunch, using Jackbox TV, or even Scribble is a good one. Those are things that are on the top of my head. There could also be, watching a movie together using Netflix Party. That's also something else. Or if you want to go extravagant and you want them to have like the best time ever, I would definitely recommend hiring a DJ. Yes, a DJ. You heard me. You heard it completely correct. There are DJs out there that are offering virtual entertainment. Why would I recommend a DJ? Well, DJs actually really keep the party going. They understand the energy levels and the overall mood that the guests are feeling, and even through virtual, they can see through the camera of your guests and how they're looking with their faces, if they're getting into the groove or whatever, and they can, make a pretty good judgment on changing the song or anything like that. These are professionals. They, perform all the time. So I would highly suggest hiring a DJ if you really, really want to get a pumping up party that your guests will absolutely love. And if you do so and you're not sure of any, where to even begin to find a DJ, my good friends from the Flashdance actually are so kind to offer $100 $100 discount by using my code NotJustAPlanner. So if you want to reach out to them, see what their code is or anything, make sure you say that NotJustAPlanner referred you, so that way you can be sure to get that $100 off. Why do I recommend the Flash Dance? I've worked with them on multiple occasions. They are so professional, and I've seen, the work that they do with my clients and how well they are able to get the party going. They also work with vinyl, which is also really hard. So I definitely recommend Flash Dance for any of your party needs. So definitely reach out to them if you need a DJ. Now that we have most of the partying stuff planned, let's move into how to set up your Zoom invite. To have a successful Zoom call, I might add that lighting is so important. You do not want the lighting to be in the back of you. That will make you have a really bad shadow effect and people will not be able to see you. So definitely having lighting in front of the camera is so much better. That way the guests can see you. Then you want to make sure you have really good Wi-Fi. You want to have a strong connection so that way you prevent glitches from happening. The last thing you would want is your video to be reconnected or paused during the party. You will also need a desktop or laptop to connect your camera with, and if you don't have a camera connected to your desktop or laptop, I would definitely highly suggest Logitech is a really good external camera that you can connect to your computer. Next up is creating your link on Zoom. So you want to download Zoom, whether it's the app or download the software on your laptop. And then you want to make sure that you have the latest browser, especially if you're using Google Chrome. Next, you're going to create an account, and when you create your account, you're going to schedule a meeting. In schedule a meeting, you're going to put topic, description, when, and the duration. Remember that if it's over 40 minutes and it's more than 3 people, you do have to pay. The prices for that is about $15 for 100 participants, and then it goes up to $19 for 300 participants, so please keep that in mind too. You can also have other options such as guests to enable to come into the meeting before you get there. You can have a waiting room for them, maybe even record the meeting for people who cannot hop on at that time. You can have them turn their video off and on or even mute themselves, and you can also share a screen if you want to play like a beautiful slideshow or something like that. Next, after that, you're going to press save, and then when you do that, you're going to copy the invitation. So you copy and paste that text, and then you put that link onto the virtual invitation and send it off to your guests. During quarantine, I feel like some days are really blurry and I'm not even sure what day it is, so that even goes with the time, and you can't blame anyone for that. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person out there that feels that way. So a really good tip I would give you is to gather all of your invites who said yes that they can make it, get their email address, and then make a Google Calendar. There you can set a notification so they can get the notification and a reminder that your event is coming up few days prior, a day prior, an hour prior, or whatever. That way it's not missed and people will not forget it. On the day of your event, make sure that you go to Zoom, go to my account, press my meeting, and then press start. And there you have it. You are starting your birthday or your friend's special birthday, and they have a virtual party with all of their amazing guests that want to celebrate with them. I hope that these tips were so helpful for you guys. Don't forget to comment below, tell me which one was your favorite, and if you love this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye!